Beautiful day to buy a camper. We're out here at Camping World in Buford, Georgia, under the great big American flag. You can't miss it. We're right off of 85, 2289 Rock Quarry Road here in Buford. Look us up online or come see us. When you get here, ask for J.R.V. Mitchell.
Oh no, I'm not in a five-star hotel. I'm in your next fifth wheel. So, what's up? It's Chris Young. I was not expecting to be this impressed when I walked into the all-new Keystone Cougar 316RLS, coming in at 35 feet 8 inches, roughly 11,100 pounds dry. I said this before about Cougar. They never left, but they're back. What they've done for 26, from the decor changes to the updates to the brand new water management system, which we're going to talk about once we get outside, really has made these coaches, to me, rocket back up to the first place spot. That's where they've been forever, and that's where they're going to be again this year. Now, this coach, to me, screams couples luxury. Everything that you want to take on the road from home, this one's going to have it, and more, including a bathroom that should wow you as soon as we get there. But I want to start right back here in this rear entertaining area. So rear livings, rear dinings, rear entertainings, to me, are pure couples coaches, but they give you a little bit of flexibility when it comes to sleeping additional people. For example, this one will sleep 4. You can opt for the booth dinette. You can sleep an additional person. But right here on the back wall, you'll see you got the overstuffed hide-a-bed sofa here. I love the end tables. I got larger cubby spots, and I got USB-C and A charging as well as 110 on both sides. All surrounded by gorgeous panoramic windows with the side skirting, the balances up top, and of course, the blackout shades. They even beveled my storage up top with strut supporting with the frosted glass inlay, and these are shaker style cabinets. The one thing that they did this year too that I really like is the recessed LED lights. To me, that just looks so much cleaner than the puck lights. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about them too. Do you like the regular style? Do you like the recess? And while you're at it, please also click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. But when you're rear living, you want to have some entertaining space as well. And take a look at this awesome, huge TV that they have on the swivel arm here. Sometimes in fifth wheels, it won't move. And I understand that because it's difficult, plus it's a little bit of an added expense to be able to put a swivel arm on here. But having the TV to where I can angle it to watch it from either the kitchen, the dining area, or back here, or across from me in my recliners is awesome. And it's right above my 4700 BTU fireplace. Now, this is electric. It's got multi-flame setting and multi-light setting, but it does a really good job of knocking that chill off the air, whether it's the spring nights, the fall mornings, or vice versa. But what behind it is what really wowed me too. Let me point out the good stuff. You've seen hidden pantries before inside of RVs. Everybody's trying to maximize the space. But the thing that I think Keystone did that stands out in the Cougar line here is your shelf actually has a support lip on it. A lot of times it's just an open shelf. So stuff's gonna move in transit. When you open this up, it might fall out, making that camping experience not that great. So they gave me that. I got a spot down here. I got a good spot for my broom or my vacuum cleaner. I do have a power here. Plus I got my hangers and the motion sensing light. But most important to me was the fact that opening and closing this thing is so much easier than some of the other RVs I've been in. It's so much easier. Sometimes you got the little pull handle or you got the notch where you got to lift up and unlatch. I really do like this. The thing I like even more is right here. My cushion top overstuffed recliners. Now, this coach will sleep 4 people. That bed pulls out. You can easily get 2 adults there. This is probably where I'm sleeping when I'm going camping. I got the fireplace, I got the TV, I got the mountains in the background, and I got tremendous cross breeze thanks to these giant windows, not only behind me, but on both sides of the interior wall of the slide. Love that. And speaking of the slides, check out my flooring. This is one-piece Dynaspan flooring. What does that mean? One piece means there's not going to be any seams. The Dynaspan, for us science nerds, that is a polypropylene laminated fiberglass. It's going to help not only with temperature control, but it's also going to make sure you don't get any water permeating from the bottom. And your ducts are thermoplastic duct joiner supported. So What that means is when you're walking around here, you're not going to have the soft spots because of those duct joiners. And even your grates were upgraded. They used to be the little metal groove grates. Now you'll see they're kind of the flat slats, meaning if I drop something, it's not going to go down into the ductwork. Absolutely love that. What else do I love? This kitchen. So let's get to it. Want to set the mood? Let's get some accent lighting on your island kitchen. Solid surface countertops. The only thing I would suggest is Keystone next year. Scotty, I know you watch these, round the edges for me. Because if I do have the kids come in, or if I'm clumsy, I can sometimes catch my pocket on these corners. I've done it. I know you're laughing, but it's true. I love the fact that we have the decorative accents to this. I got the LED light. I got some power outlets over here. But more importantly, look at the space. My trash can pull out with paper towel holder in my top drawer. You can even put a cutting board on there if you want to, and then just kind of slide everything out. I got great space under my undermounted stainless steel sink. Gunmetal is a very nice touch with this kind of ember style decor that they have in here. And the gold accents on my pull down sprayer, as well as my hot and cold controls, also very nice. But the storage, all of my drawers are glazed. They're full extension on drawer guides, and they're heavily supported. Love the fact that I can put additional weight on there. And the fact that they also gave me a cutting board and a drying rack cover for my sink. Very nice touches to when you go camping. Are you going to be cooking the same stuff that you cook at home? Probably not. But would you like the opportunity to make a fancy meal once in a while? Sure. So having the storage space, the ability, but more importantly, the prep space and the feel to do it puts you in the mindset of wanting to have a better experience. I got the awesome ceiling fan. I got the awesome inlay here with my decorative LED sconces. And for my AC, you got an 18K BTU chill cube back there that does a killer job cooling this coach down. You also got another AC in the bedroom, plus you got the max vent fan right there to help cool it down or move some of the stuff out. Then when I want to get some cooking, I got my 21-inch oven located right below my recessed 3-burner cooktop. And this I thought was awesome. I love grill grates because it's one piece, but more importantly, dude, if I got the pans and we're moving around, you've been here too, where sometimes you might knock it up again. You got those little ring cookers on your oven at home, you know what I'm saying? Now I can just move my pots and pans around. So if this one's simmering and this one's hot, whoop, 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 I'm not gonna be knocking it. So I like it because once again, I'm about that experience. I got my 1.3 cubic foot microwave here. Got some more beautiful storage, hideaway hinges, very nice touch, Keystone. The glazing on the shaker cabinets and the bevel also looks good. I don't know if you can tell it on the screen, but this just looks good. I got a pop-up power station with wireless charging. Got some more storage right down here, and even a pot and pan drawer. If I can open it, but I'm weak. And for my entertainment, you got the Bluetooth command center right here. This was a feature when it first came out I wasn't crazy about because I was like, I kind of like a panel. I want information. I want to see, but we're all using our cell phones and our tablets. So you don't need it there because you have it here. So that, very nice touch, and it's dual zone. Speaking of dual, how about a 16 cubic foot dual door fridge freezer combo? Yes, probably bigger than what you have at home. More importantly, better space, and it's got the fresh air filter in it as well. I got my pantry there. I got a pantry here. How much stuff you gonna bring with you on your camping trip? Ooh, Gordon Ramsay, I better be talking to you right now because that's a lot of storage. But this thing is also temperature rated 0 to 110 degrees. So depending on where you're at, this is a 4-season coach. With the construction that they have in here, the lamination, the insulation, the climate shield, the reflective barriers, the astrofoil barriers, I could see this being set up somewhere like a beach, a lake, the mountains, and it's your vacation home. Skirt it, you know, set it up, get the wheels off the ground. I could absolutely see it being that way, and I think they set the storage up for you to do that way. Then they added some beautiful accents, like crown molding up above my storage and buffet slash coffee station right here. Love the touch there, the recessed lights, even the LED accent light on top. Then they even did some nice fit and finish around the edges by giving me some molding there. So that when I'm sitting here at my, I'm gonna say this, and it's not gonna be the right term, but hopefully you'll follow me, my multiversal style dinette. We're gonna get there. Ryan's shaking his head, but trust me, we're gonna get there. It's freestanding. I got the bench seat, which also has storage on it. but I could enjoy not only the views, but the beautiful accents that I have inside of my home away from home. They even gave me a little LED sconce above my head. Dig this, but then maybe if I needed to do some work, I could easily turn this dinette into a 2-seater, or more importantly, now it is a workstation. I even can use this slot here to store some stuff, maybe my keyboard, my mouse, whatever, when I'm not using it. But having the versatility to be able to do that, absolutely awesome. Having my coworkers be jealous of me taking the Teams call right here while I'm looking at the beach. Yeah, I want to say something, but I can't because this is PG-8. Now let's go check out that awesome bathroom. Come on. Well, yeah, because TVY7 is for the little kids. It's a thing. I'm creating new things. I'm creating new experiences for my people, Ryan. Yes, they do. But you know what they do need? They need a remote control for their air conditioner, because why not? I got nothing for that other than, yeah, why not? As we make our way up to the front cap of your 316 RLS, this is where you're going to see your info panel. Now, your command center allows you to run out your 3 slides, opposing slides in the living area. I love it. But you can also check your tanks. Check my battery, my fresh, my black, my fresh tank is full. And it's a big tank. You got a 75-gallon fresh, 76-gallon gray, and 38-gallon black. Plus you got 12-volt tank pads on these bad boys. Those heaters are also smart heaters. So once you get above 40 degrees, they'll cut off. Love the fact that they have that. And we're going to talk a little bit about the construction and the insulation once we get outside, but they stepped it up this year. Love what they did. Gorgeous steps, solid handle. Then I come into this. Could it have been a double vanity? Sure. But the fact that I have solid surface countertops all the way around, huge backlit mirror, fan, towel holder, window here, drawers, tons of space. I don't even really need a medicine cabinet with all these drawers and storage space. Then I got the decorative high-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush, linen storage here, grab and go right there. Tankless water heater. Love the gunmetal, love the placement, the spacing, the whole 9. 2 people can still get in here and get prepped. And then if you need to take a shower, the bathroom is so deep, you got a walk-in glass enclosed shower with the bench seat, corner notches, skylight, and the Oxygenics upgraded shower head. Now, I know you got a 75-gallon fresh tank on this bad boy, and that's awesome. This is going to make you feel like you got a 90 or even higher, because it reduces the amount of water, but adds pressure behind it to give you more water pressure without using as much water. Very nice touch. And the raised lip means it's not going to spill out when I come out. I don't know who showers with the door open other than me, but if you're like me, there you go. Beautiful. I love the fact that here in my primary suite, I got a king size bed in its own slide. I got USB charging. I actually got 3 outlets over here, which is a very nice touch. The shelf up there, I don't know if it really fit a CPAP machine, maybe a travel CPAP, but nice feature, the fact that it's raised up. I got windows on both sides, and you got strut supported storage underneath right there. You even have your own separate AC in here with your own HVAC controls right there. Got the chest of drawers, boom, boom. I got my washer dryer prepped closet here. Then my mirrored ward right here with the hanger bar. Now, what I really like about this, and you also have a laundry basket over here, which, you know, we'll try to put a clip in for you. But the thing I like about this is a lot of times it's just a round bar. This is a curved bar, so the hangers will do a little bit better, but the addition of the light really, to me, is a nice touch. The addition of the window, the TV backer, as well as your smart TV connector, all right here with your inverted outlet, which I'm going to talk about here in just a second. But the smart connector to me was also an awesome Keystone innovation. What that means is, whether it's cable, whether it's satellite, you get to the campground, you don't want to figure out what's what because you've been on the road all day, just plug it in. The receptacle is going to know. It's a smart receptacle. Then add the fact that a lot of your outlets in here are inverted. The Keystone Cougar 316 RLS comes with the Solar Flex package on it. So you got a 200-watt solar panel up there. You got a pure sine wave inverter in the storage up front. And you can upgrade those panels. Very nice. But I know what you're thinking. Chris, what if the kids are being crazy and we need to take their cell phone away from them and hide them? The RV doesn't have a good hiding spot like my home does. If only we had a hidden... Oh, I got it right there. love the hidden storage. If you want to protect the goods, maybe you have your own, personal whatever you want to put in there. It doesn't look like it opens like some manufacturers will have, like the lip, lift here type of thing. Love how this is built in. More importantly, I love how it's actually truly secure. And here we are on the outside of your gorgeous Keystone Cougar. Now this is a premium fifth wheel 316 RLS. Let's start right up front. Couple of things I want to point out here, starting with this Curt Helix hitch. This is a awesome fifth wheel hitch, not only because of the max turn radius you're going to get thanks to the way it's designed, but this coil is really going to help not only smooth out that toe, but stop that chucking and bucking that you might see. You'll also see, well, you probably can't because the sun's on it now, but that's a dotless LED running light. So it's just a clear light, not like what you're used to seeing. Plus you got the key shield cover on this automotive front cap here, which is wrapped all the way around the side. And you got barriers in here, as well as some awesome construction, which I'm gonna talk to once we get down to the door. But whenever you see a fifth wheel or even any RV, where they wrap that front cap all the way around, that's not only gonna help with temperature control and water permeation, but that's a calling card that they built a good coach. Underneath, you'll see we got the storage box, got your spare tire right here. And you got your Gigi box, as well as your solar charge controller, your disconnect for your solar panel, and your Gigi box disconnect. So if you wanted to, you could cut this off, leave that on, and that solar flex panel that we have on top will still trickle charge these batteries. And right there is your pure sine wave inverter. That's what's going to power all that stuff like the refrigerator, from having all the juice that you have in here. And of course you can take that spare tire out and put a Jenny in there if you wanted to. But probably the most important thing you're going to get on any RV is going to be TPMS. This is already set up for it. Now, they got some special features on those wheels and tires I'm going to talk about here in a second. But before I do, hang with me. You got your twin 30-pound LP tanks, one on each side. You'll see you got the gorgeous 80% tint on those sealed safety windows, and the sheen that they have, the coating that they have on their fiberglass not only looks good, the white's going to help with that temperature control, reflecting that heat, but it's also coated so that the graphics won't fade. Add that to the fact that all my luggage doors are keyed alike. My pass-through storage is heated, rubberized floor. Got my LED light there. Got my awning controls here. USB charging, cable, inverted outlet, secured connector. So if I wanted to set the TV up here, I absolutely can. I got the plastic steps, the safety rail handlebar lead me into my friction hinge door, giant awning, LED lights on both, pretty much full coverage on the campsite for the awnings. But the Climate Guard and the HyperCore that Keystone has put on here, love how they went to HyperCore. What is that? Well, let me talk to you about the construction. You got this awesome fiberglass exterior right here. Behind that is a HyperCore composite wall. That is a graphite composite. Unlike Luan, it's not going to give you off-gassing. You're not going to have any water permeation. Then you got that aluminum frame superstructure. Foam insulation, bam, another HyperCore and your wall. Awesome. Could be four-season coach depending on where you're at, but temperature rated 0 to 110 degrees. Heated and enclosed underbelly. I got these awesome H-rated tires. That's great, but they also have ABS on them. Add that to the fact that you got the Dexter Wet Bolt Easy Lube 6,000-pound axles on there and the ultra-ride suspension. Not only is that a safe, good tire, it's set up for TPMS. You got anti-lock brakes on it, and the suspension, it's going to give you a much smoother toe. Got the True Fit slides right here. Windows, love it. And then you got your WatchGuard 50 amp plug right here. What's cool about this is you'll know how you're doing because you got your ground indicator as well as all your other indicators. Got your 2-inch receiver hitch with the 300-pound capacity on it. So if you want to throw the bike racks back there, you want to put the Jenny, you can. Backup camera prep, rear ladder, come around to the off-camp side. The second of my opposing slides in that living area. Absolutely love it. And your terminations. And I like how these are forward of my axles as well. And one thing that you probably can't see is you do have the Lippert ground control on here as well. That's an automatic 4-point leveling system on this. And your tanks, don't forget, you got 75-gallon fresh tank. That's probably one of the biggest you're gonna find on fifth wheels, especially in this class. 76 on your gray, 38 on your black. External command center with shower, waterization, connection, tank flush. Right there is my Key TV multi-source connection. You do have a ZAMP quick connect too. So what that is if you want to bring those briefcase solar panels along, plug it in right there. That's going to help trickle charge that battery. Your dumps, your storage right here is your electronic leveling. But this is what I was really proud of the Keystone folks for doing. This right here is your water management center, which means you can shut off one thing versus having to shut off the whole entire thing. You got a leak in the sink, come cut this off, fix it. You don't have to worry about stopping the water, making sure, people, oh no, don't use the bathroom, don't wash your hands, don't shower, don't flush the toilet. All the water's turned off. No, bam, water management system right there not only makes it so much easier to fix things that do happen, but if you need to winterize or you just want, hey, we're not gonna be using the kitchen, cut it off. Love that. Absolutely love that. Tip of the hat to the Keystone folks. I'm not gonna walk under there because I got a giant head. Yes, I am. And your info panel right here. This is where you come to see how much does the coach weigh. So unloaded, we're at 11,140 pounds. Gross, we're at 12,900. So roughly 1,800 pounds of cargo carrying capacity. But here's the thing. I've said it numerous times. You let me know what you're driving, where you want to go camping, and how many people you want to camp. I'll help you find the RV that you want. Just put interested in the comments down below. One of my team members will reach out and we'll help you get going. But for the couple that's looking for home away from home without breaking the bank, but feeling like you got the best of the best, bam. Leave me a comment down below and let me know, what did you think of the Keystone Cougar 316RLS? Because I was not expecting to be as impressed as I am with this one. Hopefully you are too. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. I'll see you.